Hello and welcome, my water sign zodiac friends. This is Jennifer from Mystic Star. I want to thank you so much for spending time with me today and watching this video. This is going to be my weekly group reading for my Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces friends. Today we're going to look at what you can expect for the week of January 12th through the 18th. We're going to look at those obstacles and challenges that you're going to face. But what's more, we're going to look at those skills and abilities that can help you overcome them, and of course, some blessings. The decks I'm going to be using for this reading are the Tarot Draconis and the Angel Inspiration deck. And like always, there are links below to both these fantastic decks, so should they speak to you, you can go check them out for yourselves. All right, my water sign zodiac friends, let's see what the cards have to say. What can my water sign zodiac friends expect from the week of January 12th through the 18th? Withdrawal. This is going to be a week where we need to work on ourselves. Now this week is about taking that time and withdrawing from that general masses. We're not looking at cutting ties or severing ourselves off from society as a whole. It's about taking that extra time for yourself, intentionally setting time aside and energies aside so you are able to create that space that you're going to need to do some inner work, to start to focus in on yourself. Let's look at what this looks like. What are we supposed to be looking at? What card symbolizes the week of January 12th through the 18th for my water sign zodiac friends? The Knight of Swords. We're looking at going deep within so that we are able to find some of those hidden aspects of ourselves, those pieces, those skills and abilities that we've hidden from ourselves, or we had no idea that were there. When we came in and reincarnated, we picked skills and abilities from past lifetimes. We haven't had the need to access them yet. Or, in some cases, we've had the need to access them. However, we hadn't given ourselves that time and opportunity to go in and find that hidden knowledge. And that's what we're looking at. Having the courage and determination of the knight, that adolescent, go big or go home energy. And going within to find out some of these hidden gems, if you will. We need to look at ourselves, and these hidden aspects are really going to help out in the days and weeks and months to come. Let's look at this week a little bit more in depth. What can my water sign zodiac friends expect from the beginning of the week? The Lovers. I know a lot of you are like, woohoo, relationships. Not that kind of relationship. Sorry. This is the relationship with yourself. We already know we're going within. Yes, your current relationships, those friendships can help you because they can help take some of that burden and work off our shoulders so that we are able to connect in. However, more importantly, it's going to be connecting in and really strengthening that relationship we have with ourselves. Acknowledging, bringing out, and embracing aspects that we had forgotten, that we've buried, or like I said before, that we didn't even know we brought with us. When we truly understand who it is we are, that's when we attract people into our lives. So when we are looking at a current relationship, we start to strengthen and really fortify that connection. If you're looking for somebody, that's when you're going to start to find that somebody coming to you and being ready for that relationship with you. Let's go into the middle of the week. What does the middle of the week bring, my water sign zodiac friends? the Knight of Pentacles. So we've got a cousin to the Knight of Swords. Now the Knights are, like I said before, that adolescent energy. They're not afraid to take on the challenge. You give them a challenge and they are there for it. They crave that energy, that adrenaline rush, if you will. In the original deck that Pamela Coleman Smith drew, the Knights were in varying stages of action. The Knight of Swords, he was going full on, head on into a storm. The Knight of Wands was just getting going. The Knight of Cups, he was trotting behind everybody. The Knight of Pentacles, though, he was standing still in a field. He had worked really hard to sow the seeds, to tend his field. He was standing steadfast because he had exerted his energy. He was very proud of his accomplishment. And it's that attention to that home front that we're going to really need. So that connection in is going to be important in the beginning. We're going to start off the week where we're going to be able to start to kind of reconnect in with ourselves a bit. Find out more about who we are. The middle of the week is going to bring in the ability to start to incorporate some of this information. We have Knights here. It's not that we're just going to retain that information and not do something with it. We need to start to implement some of these pieces. Like I said, this hidden knowledge, these hidden abilities, they're going to mean something. You need them. We need them for future obstacles, and in some cases, current obstacles. So it's going to be important that we start implementing them right away. It's like saying, yes, I want to lose weight. I will do research, but I'm not going to make any changes in my life. You're not going to lose weight that way. Similar, you're not going to be able to bring in these abilities, test them out, see how they feel until we try. Now we do have double 12s here. The Knights are the 12th card in the Minor Arcana. And when you have that double 12, the angels are telling you that this is a time of spiritual growth and awakening. That growth is going to come in through those hidden skills and abilities. And it's through these hidden skills and abilities that we are going to be able to manifest and create that growth in our life. On to the end of the week. What does the end of the week bring? My water sign zodiac friends. Oh, got a jumper. The Ten of Swords. Tens are about ending and beginning. The Swords, truth and knowledge. The Ten of Swords can be really hard for people to connect in with because it is kind of a pinchy card, if you will. The original card has a man lying on the ground with 10 swords impaled into him. It's kind of a hard card to watch. And I won't lie, many of the swords we struggle with. The ace through the 10 can be really challenging. And it's not so much the swords. The swords themselves, they don't hold any emotion. They're that situation. It's that emotional tie that we've put to those situations. That's the hard part. Because these are the situations that cause us that lower vibrational energy. Those sad, fearful feelings. What we're going to be given the opportunity to do is start to release some of these swords. There are many readings that I've done in the past where I say, we're not going to address these situations, we're going to bring them with us. Well, my friends, the end of the week, you are going to be able to start to release some of this. It's going to be an intentional piece. There are pieces that we have been kind of accumulating throughout this week, and some of us, we've been doing some inner work, so we've already had that kind of hermit energy that's going to have given us those abilities to calm our mind, to strengthen our current abilities, so that we are able to start to address some of this heavier energy. giving ourselves the ability to release those situations that are causing us this lower energy, this lower vibration. By forgiving ourselves, there are going to be situations that we're going to be able to feel like we're going to be able to forgive ourselves and those who took part in it. Now, I know that there are situations, and I acknowledge that there are situations that are almost unforgivable. However, as we heal and as we become stronger, we stop giving the power to that sword to be so steadfast in the ground. We can start to release that hurt and those tethers that it has to us so that it no longer matters. We literally take back our power. And that healing is going to be needed to release that Ten of Swords, releasing that energy. When you are looking at the end of the week, I would really encourage you to connect in with Archangel Chamuel and Archangel Raphael to help with that healing aspect. Because it's not so much about just releasing and allowing that energy to wane and forgiving yourself for your role, whatever that may be, in that situation. You need to heal. Another fantastic support would be Archangel Michael. He can help cut and sever those connections we have to that event so that Archangel Raphael and Chamuel can come in and heal. The end of the week is going to be very heavy for you, if you will, because we are looking at a shift. We're looking at making some changes and doing some healing. All right, let's go into blessings. And I'm just being told that many of us, it's going to be even a small healing, which is going to have major impact in our lives. I've said this in past videos. We don't want to do things too abruptly. We need to gradually allow ourselves to heal and move forward. Growth and transition does not happen overnight. We need to exercise patience, which as a species we suck at. Taking it slow is going to be key. Working on this, and even if it's subtle changes, even if you can't release one of the swords, working on it and starting to release those tethers, working with Archangel Michael, Raphael, and Chamuel will start to make you feel better. Because you're going to feel lighter, you're going to have less of a physical response from these situations. All right, let's go on to the challenges. What are the challenges that my water sign zodiac friends are going to face from the week of January 12th? Oh, got cards jumping. Through the 18th. And let's be honest, I know that the Ten of Swords is a challenge card sometimes. However, we're not looking at releasing it. It's kind of a support, if you will. We haven't brought in the challenge yet. This is the card that jumped out. The Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is that connection card. It's a friendship card. Threes are about that expression, that growth. Cups about that emotion, that intuition. The Three of Cups is that triple aspect, that connection, that community, that friendship and fun. So let's be honest, when we're looking at going within, what usually happens? Everybody calls us, hey, let's get together. It's been forever. We should go out. That's what's going to happen. You're going to be connected in or drawn to people that you haven't been in a long time. Or your best friend is going to need to have you in their lives. Balance is going to be key. Balancing out that withdrawal and working on ourselves with those friendships and support. Because these are still a positive support in our lives. We need to connect in with them. It can connect into that lover energy, especially for those who are looking for their soulmate or that special someone. because those social interactions and connections is how we're going to find this individual. Through connecting in and using different social medias and friendship groups, we will find our soulmate. They will be drawn to us. And usually when you have a soulmate, they're drawn to us in different avenues. We've been indirectly connected to them for quite some time. The challenge will be that balance piece. In some situations, we are going to be able to connect in and say, hey, thanks for connecting in with me. It's great to talk with you. Can we book something in for next week? Balancing out that connection with that need to go within. Other times it's going to be very much kind of a teeter-totter balancing act to finding out how we are going to be able to connect in with those friends who need us and still be able to do some of this work that's going to be very needed for you. Let's go on to blessings. What blessing can my water sign zodiac friends embrace in the beginning of the week? Friendship really connects into that lovers. We have a mirror here. This isn't about a friendship with another individual. It's that connection inwards. The higher vibrational beings are being very, very, very clear with us. That beginning part of the week, we are looking at that connection with ourselves, within ourselves, with our higher selves. Accepting, embracing who we truly are so we can raise our vibration. We can start to work on that home front. But that connection is going to be key. All right, on to the middle of the week. What does the middle of the week bring? My water sign zodiac friends. Check your emotions. As we start to connect in with ourselves, we are really going to aggravate the Ten of Swords because past experiences, past events have caused us to shut down. We've shut down different abilities and different aspects of our lives because of events that have happened in the past. That's why at the end of the week, we're going to be able to start to release some of this. We're not going to release all of it. Like I said before, baby steps. We need to make sure that we are not some sort of raging tyrant throughout the middle of the week. This literally will be like a roller coaster. We're going to get to a high because we're going to connect in with ourselves, and then we're going to shoot down low because, oh my God, I remember pieces that I had forgotten or stored away that had caused me to forget about that. So making sure that we are critically thinking about how we're responding to events, to stimuli, to triggers within our week, especially in the middle of the week as we're starting to do some of this work, implementing some of these forgotten and lost skills and abilities, and we start to do some work. These two work hand in hand. At the end of the week, we're really going to be geared into this. However, it's more of a fluid response. Yes, that connection in, we're going to start, literally, you're going to start to connect in and work on those aspects. At the same time, these feelings and situations are going to start to wiggle and niggle because our ego is going to connect in. And then we're going to be working on those past experiences. But at the same time, we are still working on connecting in and implementing those skills and abilities, those forgotten aspects into our lives. So it isn't so much of on Thursday this is going to happen, because for every individual, Thursday is going to be different. So making sure that we are checking our emotions, checking in where we're at. Grounding ourselves will be really good because we are looking at going inwards, and it can feel a little bit wobbly. You kind of feel a little bit dizzy because we are focusing so much on the inner self, that inner space that is connected to that higher vibrational energy. Let's look at the end of the week. What blessing can my water sign zodiac friends embrace at the end of the week? Be free. The cards are being very clear. Sometimes they like to be very literal. As you work through this, you are going to feel free. Like I said, you're going to feel lighter. That stuff that's holding you down, those physical responses, that low vibrational energy clogs us down. It really gungs up that energy level. We're literally going to feel that lighter, happier sense. We're releasing stuff that isn't working, and we're connecting into that higher vibrational energy, all of which are going to help us in the days and weeks to come. Now, something that's caught my attention, we've got the third card, 37th, and the 32nd. A lot of threes there. In angel messages, when you're looking at a lot of threes like that, the angels are telling you something close to your heart needs to be expressed. And that's really clear here. We need to release some of this so our heart chakra can start to feel and function better. And that's what we're looking at this week, the heart chakra, which is usually a green color, sometimes a pink color, depending on who you are and how you relate to your heart. Connects in, this is matcholite, can also connect in with rose quartz. It's that loving connection. Like I said, Archangel Shamuel, amazing support for this week because it's that emotional healing. Archangel Michael to help you sever some of these connections we have with these pieces. Let's look at additional supports. What further guidance and information can we give my water sign zodiac friends for embracing the energies of the week and overcoming the challenges that the week brings them? The Queen of Swords. We have another, what I call the royals, the court cards in the sword suit. It's going to be very important for you, my water sign zodiac friends, to work from the head rather than the heart. Those critical thinking skills not only will help you check your emotions, but are going to help you move through this week and be able to assess those aspects of our lives that we need to work on. It will be able to help you connect in to those deeper aspects of ourselves and retain that knowledge. And knowledge is going to be that utmost importance. We're gaining insight into ourselves, and that insight is going to help us move forward. Then we have the 12th card in the Major Arcana, the Hanged Man, or in this case, the Hanged Dragon. That letting go is going to be key. We need to stop micromanaging. We need to let go and allow the universe to help direct us, because the universe can see what we cannot. They know what we do not. And that letting go will really help us on our growth. Gives us another 12 to go with our knights. Really talks about that spiritual growth and awakening. The Four of Cups. Fours are that foundational number. Cups, we're looking at that emotion and intuition. Now the Four of Cups talks about direction, if you will, that Holy Grail. The original card has a man sitting under a tree, looking at these three cups with almost animosity. Kind of a sense of forlorn that, is this it? Yet there's a fourth cup floating beside him by this universal hand. The universe is trying to send you in a direction that will cause more enjoyment and fulfillment in your life. You'll have that connection piece. And literally, that's what this week is offering you. The ability to connect in and take that Holy Grail so you're able to create that stability and foundation to move forward. That direction will be given so that you know where it is you're going, what it is you want to accomplish, and where it is you need to go. and literally we get the Holy Grail, the Ace of Cups. Talks about that life-giving source. In this reading, it really talks about that life-giving, that fulfilling, that joyous direction. Connecting in all aspects of your life, giving back to yourself, and finding that joy that you're missing, that fulfillment that you're looking for. Biggest step, connect in, start to connect in and create that relationship and really nurture that relationship with you and that pieces and aspects that you have forgotten or lost. Let's end off on a blessing. What blessing can my water sign zodiac friends embrace for the week of January 12th through the 18th? Silence your thoughts. It's going to be key. Keeping that mind calm, because your ego is going to freak out, trying to send you in different directions, trying to bring in that almost ADD, ADHD energy. Calming yourself so that you are able to connect in and work on that relationship with yourself. I want to thank you so much for spending time with me today and watching this video. I hope that you found this video fun and helpful and that you're able to gain some direction and insight into what the week holds for you. If you like this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for the latest content. I have so many amazing pieces that I'm going to be incorporating into my channel in the upcoming weeks. You don't want to miss anything. So the best way to stay connected is through hitting that little red bell and subscribing to my channel so you don't miss any of the healing and insight the high vibrational beings want to share with you. Also, if you like this video and want to support me in making more, I have a Patreon page with many tiers and lots of perks. In some of the tiers, the perks are private readings and healings with myself. I provided a helpful link below, so why not go check it out? Until tomorrow, my Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces friends,